How's it going? We have 8 people in the chat, and I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get back to the comments. Duh. We got Chew, my best friend Chew. He's on Facebook. How's it going, Chew? You just won the Patreon giveaway. Congrats, dude.
Two-time winner, right?
So far. Yeah, he's won twice so far. And people are going to be thinking like, man, Matt's fucking rigging this shit. Like, it's not rigged. and each time that asshole wins, I add another winner to make sure people know it's like no favorites. Yeah, especially that guy. He's not a favorite.
That's awesome,
dude. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. I had nothing going on tonight. My wife's hanging out with her friend. I figured, last week's live was super fun, so why not just do another one,
Heck yeah.
And Roger,
yep.
Are you gonna smoke something tonight? Do you have anything planned? Okay.
I got the Out-of-Bite Black right here.
And that's that'll be your first one, right?
Yep, first one.
Woo! Yeah, I know Steven Soul. He I think he probably follows all of us, and he got a box as well of the Out-of-Bite Blacks. I was like, dude, you gotta let me know when you have that one. Let me know how it is. And he messaged me today he commented today on Instagram saying, dude, this was amazing. Like, this is like nothing but dessert flavors. It's like, I do not regret buying a box. And that's, that can easily be a box that you regret because of how fucking expensive it is.
Mm-hmm. That's the Fish guy, right? Is that Fish, that Instagram handle Fish, the guy from the Herf? That's not him. Steve?
No, he's, I think he's like former Navy. I think he's on the East Coast. Okay. Yeah. I haven't met him, but it would be cool to meet him one day. That dude, like, if you look at his Instagram account, he smokes nothing but friggin' really good cigars. Oh, nice. Mac M. Oh, okay. Wait up. Yeah, I just realized I'm the one that does this.
You are in charge today.
Yes, I am. That's scary. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, you can. I guess like it is it's such an expensive cigar to just test to see if they're ready to go, But yeah, I don't have that amount of patience. So
there's 24 in the box, right?
25.
Oh, 25. Mac, what's one out of 25, bro? You just got to do it.
Yeah, light that up.
Do it, bro. 1 out of 25.
And so many boxes come in boxes of 20 these days, Like if you got the extra 5, which is sad that we feel like that's extra at this point, just because how things have gone. But yeah, Out-of-Bite Black time. Peter,
I can't be the odd guy out, right? I can't be the odd guy out.
So no, you just don't smoke Don't smoke the other one. Don't smoke the. Nice. Yes.
All right.
Although you have a surplus, of them.
It's true. That's true. But I did smoke one. This is 2 Saturdays in a row. I feel like I'm getting spoiled. I shouldn't get used to this.
No, you shouldn't. I understand that aspect for sure. Oh. All right. I just totally forgot that I didn't grab my ashtray yet, so. Made sure to get that. Did you? Are you still getting like scattered showers out there in Palm Springs, Roger?
No, we luckily we're not getting any more rain at all right now, so we're good.
Oh shit! Mm-hmm. Shit, nice. What's going on, Texas? Well, we heard Peter earlier was getting some rain for sure.
Yeah, we were getting dumped on, but it's like misting out right now, so that's nice. It finally eased up.
That's cool. Yeah, we were told like essentially from like 4 p.m. and on, it would be clear. And so I was setting up all my shit out here. First I did an unboxing video out here. Then I was starting to set up all the table and the stuff for the live stream. And I went in to help my wife with dinner, to make dinner. during that like 10-minute span that I was inside, it like dumped. Like the seat was wet, the table was wet, everything was like drenched. So like, what the hell? I didn't even like hear it raining.
What are you take in and out when you're gonna shoot a video, Matt?
What was that?
What do you take in and out when you're gonna shoot a video?
It's just my camera, the stand, my light and its stand, and that's it. Because we have the patio furniture out here that we have covered. You know, we have a big tarp cover thing for when it rains.
I hate hauling stuff in and out, man. Oh my God. Especially when I'm tired after one of these, or before when smoking cigars used to get me really lightheaded and tired. I would just want to leave the stuff outside so bad, but you're just asking for trouble if you do that.
Yeah. John!
What's up, John?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going all right,
dude.
Bro.
Good to see it. Oh, nice hat, bro. Dope ass hat.
Dude, I like the Psalm hat, man. It's awesome. I was glad he sent it.
I'm not cool enough. He didn't send me one.
He sent me one, but I gave it away. I wanted to keep it. I was like, I really want to keep this hat, but I gave it away.
Damn.
Fiduciary duties, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hound Dog, you're not big enough in the cigar game, man, like I am.
Not
right.
Not to get dope hats. Maybe one day, man.
Maybe someday.
And yeah, Michael Woodcraft, like, just Google. We can't tell you where to go because of YouTube stuff. And if you see something that looks familiar in terms of a content creator, you're not at the wrong place. You're probably at the right place. Just you just do a little due diligence. You'll find it. And they just got a shipment in stock as well. Like, they just got a big shipment of stuff in stock, things that have been out of stock for a long time, like the industry killers and whatnot. Padron 2000. Sup, fellas? What's going on, Mike? I think your mic just met our mic last night. The mics collided.
The mics united.
Oh, man. See Javier's comment there.
It's very accurate.
Shoiled. All right, John, I'm going to light up this damn black.
Yeah, light up. John, I can't believe that Davidoff that Roger sent you exploded. Man.
I know, man. Dude,
terrible.
The best part about that was right when you messaged saying, man, I guess Roger's you should have smoked mine. I saw Roger post his story saying the same exact thing about yours. It was just the most perfect timing ever.
Yeah. He sent me a picture that he had just sent you that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, we did it at the same time, but mine was public. So mine is true.
Yeah, no, I was cracking up. That was hilarious. Yeah, dude, literally. Okay. I dry boxed it for a little over a week. It was kept at like great humidity, all that. The weather was perfect. I mean, there's no excuse for it. Like, I lit it up properly, like, and then within 2 seconds, man, pop and split, and just like, of course,
sucks.
And it continued to like just crumble as you continue to smoke it.
No, it got better. It got better. It wasn't as bad.
It's such a big cigar.
Yeah,
it had time to.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as the Placencia Zodiac series. The luck I've had with those. But it was just the whole point of like, this is a $60 cigar, and all the stuff we say all the time about limited editions and just how not worth it they typically are, and all that stuff. So
this LE is worth it. This is a rare exception. Sadly,
they're out there, man. They're out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't subscribe to the notion that there's no cigar worth over $20, but it's few and far between. So
it's few and far between for sure.
I know.
I had a similar experience, John, with the Imperial Jade, that cigar you love so much. It unraveled.
Wait, what did you
just
say
like
about
the Davidoff. It unraveled on me. So like as soon as I lit it up, I saw it start to peel back, and I was like, "Oh no!" But it never auto corrected. Like it just kept peeling as the burn was going.
That sucks. That
yeah,
sucks.
that's one of the reasons I didn't rate it too high.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, dude. Like it happens. I
Mm-hmm.
would say try it again. I think that one's worth trying again. Like I know our palates don't always agree, but I think that one is worth another shot.
Peter's palate doesn't agree with reality a lot of the times.
That Peter palate is a problem.
Unbelievable.
No, you have an extremely like, concise flavor profile as to what you like. And if it like veers outside of that wheelhouse, it's shit. It's like automatically shit tier.
Yeah.
Shit tier.
I'll change F to that shit tier.
Shit tier. Oh, any thoughts? Blacks, out of A blacks.
Oh, all y'all doing blacks?
Yeah,
dude.
It's really good.
Damn,
You guys didn't get a floral note from this cigar? Because I'm getting a floral note, but you don't like that, right, Peter?
I got black pepper floral spice. Pepper floral spice.
Nice.
No, I don't pick it up.
What you got, John?
RS88 Connecticut.
Cannot go wrong there.
It's already
Cannot go wrong there, dude.
Already better than the Davidoff. So nice. If you were to tell me, would you rather have 10 puffs of this or 2 hours of a Davidoff? I would just take the 10 puffs of this.
Shit. Of that Davidoff. Of that Year of the Dragon.
Yeah.
It tasted like nothing, right, John? Like it was just like boring, dude.
Yeah, it was boring. It tasted like something. I just didn't like what it tasted.
Did you get any specific taste that you kind of got from it?
Yeah. Almost burnt nuts. So like really burnt nuts. So yeah, it was a little nutty. It got a little bit creamier on the nuttiness towards the end. But dude, the biggest thing for me, now I'll save the rest of it for the review, but it was super salty and very acidic for me. So like that was overwhelming on my palate. It was like saltiness and acidity, and combine that with the spiciness with it, because I got spice on it too. It was just like there were no other like kind of foundational flavors. It was like those are nice accents, but those were like the prominent notes. So it was just terrible in my opinion. So
I think I remember the one I smoked being pretty damn salty too.
Did you? No.
I remember wasabi spice, and I think it was just very salty on the palate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not 60. Was it $65? $55? What's the MSRP?
It's $60.
I think it's 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
60. Ridiculous, dude. Dumb.
$50
It costs
for
more than
this.
this.
$60 for, yep.
Still ridiculous that this is $50, but still, at least it's a damn good cigar. This one is starting out just like the other one did, the one that you sent me, Peter.
I was just going to say this is my third one, and they've all been the same.
Yeah, and also the first two, I believe, that you had were from the 2023 release. This is the first one you're having from the box, right? From the 2024.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so consistency is key. And I was going to say to Quincy, thank you, man. He's one of the few that have bought a Cigar Hound Dog T-shirt. I just put up new designs last night. 2 new designs for people to check out. You can customize the shirts as far as like what logo and like what artwork you want and what color shirt and like the different styles of shirts and all that shit. So yeah, thank you, Quincy. That's it's been we tried to get this stuff up on the merch store sooner than later, but I got like sick for like the entire month of January, so that kind of pushed everything back a little bit. But yeah, thanks for the support, man. And I've had the Maduro and the Habano Oreo. I'm waiting for the full release though, like the regular release, the production release, because what I had were pre-release samples. I like the Habano more than the Maduro, But I still really looking forward to trying the production release.
Yeah, is that the new logo you used on the thumbnail today?
What was that?
The thumbnail that you used for the live stream, was that the new logo?
Yeah, that was the cigar nerd. That's one of the designs that you can have. You can put it on a mug or crap like that too.
Nice.
So
looks good, man.
I didn't do it. I had a Jason Yan, a subscriber. He just offered to do the artwork pro bono. He's like, "Hey, I like your channel. I'm a graphic designer. If you have anything I can help you with, let me know." I'm like, "You are dope. I'm going to utilize your talent, sir. Thank you."
Sick. That's sick.
I thanked him. I shouldn't talk about it because of YouTube, but I thanked him in the way that you'd probably imagine how I would thank somebody. So,
yeah, I got you.
Good thing DJ's not here to make a joke.
Feet pics.
Yeah, for real.
Whoa, 72. I mean, yeah, definitely for a couple hours, I'd say at least. I mean, just track it, with whatever you have in there. That's pretty, that's a high RH. Melania Maduro. I know Peter likes that one.
That was my first box ever.
For me, I've had the. I think I recently had it in Robusto, and I was not a fan. I'd be open to try it in like a Figurado. I'd be open to try that blend of that size, just because I really like that Figurado size for the Milano.
What's that big size you like, Peter? That's one you sent. It was long, dude.
It's not a Lancero, but
no, it was thicker than that. It was but that's the size that you bought.
No, I
was wondering. I'm like, is this from his first box? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
definitely.
You are. Sometimes too much.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I got to go get a draw poker. This thing's just a little tight.
Do what you got to do, bro. Oh, nice. Mike just picked up an Imperial Jade.
I got to try that, man. What do you think about that?
Good luck.
That cigar.
I fucking loved it. I haven't had a bad. I've had one La Galera that almost put me on my ass because it was so strong, so much nicotine. But I haven't had a bad La Galera yet. The Habano's okay. Both the Maduro and the Habano are okay. The what's the Greek one?
Abios or like, what's it called?
Yeah, it has a. Yeah, I forget. I bought a box. It's just been a while. Obviously, but it does start with an A, and it has obviously the white and blue kind of vibe, being Greek. That one's damn good. It's a Connecticut broadleaf too. It's a very like rustic looking Connecticut broadleaf. Very good, good La Galera. The Imperial Jade, love that one. I know they just came out with the Imperial Jade in like almost like a short story size. So maybe wanted to pick some of those. Yeah, they just came out with that. I saw boxes on
I saw it on Neptune. They came up. I seen the thing is for me anyways, when I have now tried jumping back to like that smaller size, like the short story size, I don't seem to like it anymore. I smoked a rare pink short story the other day and I was like, oh man, it really was a letdown. Then I smoked the Hemingway short story again, which I used to love. And I mean, it wasn't bad. It just was burning a lot hotter. Maybe I'm just smoking faster. I don't know. But yeah, I think I've transitioned more into a little bit bigger sizes.
Yeah, and it definitely could have to do with like the rate you smoke at, the rate and like how fast you smoke. Because if you like are used to smoking bigger sizes like a Toro, and then you go back down to like that tiny Figurado, you could like overheat it. It's just gonna taste like ash, because like that cigar is great for a lot of people when they're getting into the hobby, because they're probably used to pacing themselves, because they're aware that there could be nicotine sickness at some point, so they're good at smoking more slowly.
Yeah.
What's the first cigar that ever gave y'all nicotine sickness?
For me, it was the Ashton Maduro, the dark one, white band. I hated Ashton for so long because of that.
The last one I can remember was the Foundation Wise Man.
Oh yeah,
that one.
Okay.
That one put me out. I just remember being in the shower going, I don't think I'm going to smoke a cigar for a while. Like just staring at the water, like this is not fun.
Yeah.
Was it the Maduro or the Habano, the natural?
It was the blue label, so not El Wednesday. Is that the blue one?
Yeah, the Wednesday, the natural, the non-Maduro.
Yeah.
Because the Night Commander put you on your ass too, right?
Yeah, but I felt it, and I was like, all right, I got to slow down. I was smoking it pretty quick, and I felt it when I stood up. I was like, okay, I can manage this. But yeah, that snuck up on me quick, because that's a big cigar too. So you got to feel that out. It was a really good cigar, though.
That's a and like I only have one left, and as you probably know too, it's like I know that cigar is going to be great with age once the nicotine kind of tames down. So I haven't smoked the other one. I got to get better at like realizing, what comments to post that aren't like conversations between people in the chat. Sorry, guys.
Well,
that's the fun part when the chat's going off.
Heck yeah.
Is EKB here? Oh my gosh, it is going off. Crap.
He was here a half hour ago, Matt.
Damn. Sorry, dude. Been up for 23 minutes.
See, if you are like having to keep an eye on the chat when it's moving quickly, does that kind of take away from damn.
Is that the wind?
Man. Yeah, it's like gonna blow my shack down on top of you.
Dang, dude.
I thought like somebody was trying to break in.
No, I'm gonna go close my door.
Oh, nice, dude. Thanks, Javier. Yeah, I saw that some stickers were because my wife, she has her email connected to the website, so she's the one who gets all the notifications. So she's like, "Oh, we just got another order." Like, that's tight.
I saw Kilo posted some stuff too. He might be putting a couple things together.
That's sick. I know. I saw that in DJ's unboxing. He gave DJ like a sticker that looked like a cigar label with the vintage cigar logo on it. That thing looked tight.
Yep.
Did EKB say? He says he's coming, right? What should I smoke? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Anemoy. God damn, that's what it is. I'm going through the chat because I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, Texas. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Shamrock and the Filthy Hooligan. Yes, we do. Is that what's holding you up from hopping on the live stream, Keelan?
Watching Dune.
Heck yeah.
How long did it take you guys to develop your palate till like you felt like you could start like tasting and discern different flavors? Gosh darn.
Man, it took me. I mean, I could get like some flavors, but I don't know, man. I don't feel like I've been able. Like, I feel like it's gotten like it gets better and better, So I don't know if it ever stops necessarily, but like, I don't know. I guess when I was first starting to smoke, it maybe took me, I don't know, a couple of years to start to get some good base flavors like that, weren't flavored cigars. But something that helped me a lot was really getting into whiskey and like trying to pick out flavor notes of whiskey. Like that's how I actually really started to like develop a sense of like how to taste flavor notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I've been smoking for 16 years now. So
damn.
I'm on my 16th year as well. 15th or 16th since 2008. However, I don't do numbers. What are numbers? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apple Store. What are you doing at an Apple Store, Keelan? That's like,
nice.
Like for you, that's like a Satanist temple.
He's an
for
Android
you
guy
just
or what?
Hates
oh
Apple.
yeah, dude. He talks any chance Keelan gets to talk shit on Apple. He runs with it, man. He takes that ball and fucking just goes.
Damn, no way, KB. That sucks.
Oh
dude.
yeah, but he uses an iMac all the time just because that's what he has. But for his phone, I think he has a Pixel, or he had a Pixel. Yeah, look at that construction, man.
Dude, look at this burn. And I didn't dry box this thing only for 2 hours, 3 hours. So this thing's good. It's really good cigar.
RS88 Connecticut going well too.
Yep.
Yeah, did you fix the draw? Is it smoking fine? Puffing fine?
Nah, it's still plugged up. But it's not terrible. It's smokable. So I'll hang with it. Dude, I gotta say, that Terra Blanche, man, revisiting that and wipe that look off your face right now, Peter. I already know. We'll get to you in a minute. All right. We'll get to you in a minute. But dude, it treated me pretty well the first time, man. But like going back to it, that was really good, man. Yeah, look at that. Just that Grinch over here.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Got us back. So definitely an improvement from the first one you had.
Yeah, and the first one was good, but the second time, man, dude, yeah, I was like, okay, now I get it. Like as far as all the hype that's been put on it, that's probably my favorite Connecticut right now.
It's money, dude. Ooh. And the funny thing is, the same exact thing happened with DJ. Remember, like he was talking in his he did like top 5 Connecticut's like towards the end of the year or like early January this year. He was saying like the one I did for review was whatever. Like he really didn't think it was anything special. Yeah. But during December when he was out here, I gave him one, or no, Thanksgiving for during November when he was out here. I gave him one in a bomb, and he smoked that in Moreno Valley when he was visiting his family, and he said it was amazing. He said it was like on another list. So there, here's the thing: it could just be palate that day. It could be conditions. It also there could be consistency issues, quality control issues too. Yeah. So there's just something to keep in mind. If you do have one, it could be worth to go back and see if you have a better experience. Peter's given it multiple shots. You've had varied experiences, but none of them really made you compelled to go back and try more.
Yeah, the first one I had was the Robusto, and I just didn't like it. I thought it was bland and boring. I wasn't getting anything from it. And then Matt was like, smoke the Toro. And the Toro started off really well, but then it just exploded on me, like wrapper unraveled, and it went straight to the binder. I was like, all right, I can't smoke this. But that first inch and a half was good. I will say it was much better than the Robusto, but it disqualified towards the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe third time's a charm, man.
Third time's a charm.
You don't like Connecticut in general, though, right?
Usually
Peter's not a big Connecticut guy.
Yeah. I got to say, I'm not either. I'm not huge on Connecticut's, but that Terre Blanche, man, I love that one. That one's real good. There's a few I'll go back to, but yeah, that's definitely on the lower end of what I'm interested in when I'm looking in the humidor.
And it's funny because like all of us are smoking the Atabey Black, and you're the one smoking in Connecticut. I'm not a Connecticut guy.
Yeah, but I'm not cool enough to be in the Atabey Black club. Sorry.
But this doesn't seem like a bold cigar, dude. Right? It doesn't seem like a.
It's not. It's not. It's medium. It's medium plus. It's medium plus at its strongest. But it's just very balanced, very nuanced. It's an elegant Maduro, which you typically wouldn't think would be a thing, but it is a flavorful, elegant Maduro.
It reminds me of the Julius Caesar a lot. I get that kind of chocolatey taste with it too. This one it's definitely more complex, but like that chocolatey profile that I get from the Julius Caesar, I get it from this.
Also that like they're the same strength as well. Like the Julius Caesar, it's not that strong of a cigar. It's another nuanced Maduro. And I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not off the top of my head. I can't think about the blend for the JC, but I'd imagine there could be some form of like Costa Rican or something in the filler, because I know the Diamond Crown Natural and Maduro both have Central American filler in there, so I wouldn't be surprised. And the Dakine, the Hawaiian cigars, Texas, I've only had one, and that was the Garden State, the one for Kauai. It was like a Maduro, and it was good. Yeah, it was a pleasant cigar. I just say get the sampler, try them out for yourself, but don't get your hopes up and thinking that like Hawaiian tobacco is the tobacco that your palate's been waiting to find, because it's not that great. Like they haven't found a way to cultivate it and to process Hawaiian tobacco to like even be on the world stage, to be up next to like Honduras, Nicaragua, Dominican, Cuba. It's not there. It's Hawaiian tobacco, in my opinion, is just it's a novelty at this point. It's fun to try it, to go for it, but it's nothing special. That's just my opinion.
I don't think I've ever had Hawaiian tobacco. That sounds. I mean, you just said it's a novelty, so now I'm not interested, but I would have been.
And here's the thing, like it's a novelty, and it's also like it's not that distinct. Where it's like, Peter will tell you he loved the Time to Burn. Peter absolutely loved the Principal Cigars Time to Burn, and that cigar has Zimbabwe. That cigar has Zimbabwean tobacco in it, and fucking around. Peter hates that cigar. John loves that cigar. The Time to Burn has the Zimbabwean in it, and it's distinct. And I know I'm now familiar with that flavor because I've had another cigar with Zimbabwean in it. The 520, the Principal 520, which is like almost a Zimbabwean Puro, and then the white, the one that you had last week, Roger, that has some Zimbabwean in it. And there's like a spice that's very distinct within all those cigars. So yeah, it's the thing about Hawaiian tobacco. It's like I'm not even sure like what makes Hawaiian tobacco. There's nothing distinct about any of the Hawaiian cigars that I've tried, or cigars with Hawaiian tobacco in them. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here.
How long have you had those Terre Blanches for, Matt? The ones that you have, like the Gordo?
Probably 9 months. So not long, but something,
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's like that cigar. It's in a weird spot to where it's a little expensive. It's an $18 per single cigar, but also it's not extremely expensive. And I love it so much. It's very difficult to think that like I can hold off on a box to smoke that long. Maybe like if I tuck some like a couple away, but that's a cigar that I'm just like every other week or so I'm going to come back to it, and within a year I'm probably going to smoke through that entire box.
That's how I feel about the La Vereda. It's like $18, which is pretty expensive, but that's one I just like. I absolutely love. So I got to get I haven't had it since the review. I have my hunting trip coming up, so I'm on budget lockdown on cigars right now. But as soon as I start saving up again, I'm going to get some La Vereda. But that's one Peter and I actually agree on. So
when you go on those hunting trips, are they guided hunting trips or nice? Heck yeah, dude.
Nice, Peter.
Are they guided hunting trips?
No, we have property. It's my brother, his father-in-law owns a bunch of property up north of us, and so we'll hunt deer. But this one coming up, we're just going straight hog hunting. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Peter said he's gonna take me and Felipe to go hunting. So I don't know when, but
yeah, that's cool, man. Have you been before?
No, he said he's gonna carry all our stuff and do the pack out or whatever.
I'm basically going to do everything. I'm going to do everything, and they're just going to hang out and smoke cigars.
Yeah. Dude, I'm imagining you as like a Sherpa with like 300 pounds on your back, just like, while they're smoking Terry Blonde in their face.
Yeah. Great.
That's amazing, man. That's funny.
Have you guys had the Cerberus? The Aganorsa Guardian of the Farm Cerberus?
No, but it looks like it's not going so well.
I thought it was okay. I smoked it a long time ago, man. I thought it was all right.
I had high hopes for that cigar. Yeah, I have one that's like got 2 years of age on it because it's just been sitting in my box, and every time I look at it, I'm like, no, it's all right.
Yeah. To me, there's not much distinction if you had the rare leaf reserve. It reminds me a lot of that cigar. And it's just like peppery, woody, some citrus sweetness, just like a lot of other Aganorsa leaf. I think you're talking about the Terre Blanche, right? Dude, look at that construction.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude.
$7. Not even dry box, man.
How much do you guys care about that? Like, how much do you guys care about because I always say I don't care, but every time I have a clean burn and the ash is nice and stacked, I always like, dude, it's so sick.
I mean,
but then I always say I don't care.
I don't care as much as some people, but I keep my humidor at 65. And so, it's not going to be awful if I pull it's, like, is it better if I dry box it for a week? Like usually, but I prefer to do it if I really want to experience like the fullness of a cigar, then I care. But like, if I just want a certain cigar and I pull it right out, it's going to do just fine. So
do you probe it or no?
Do I what?
Do you probe it?
Probe it?
No.
Cigar Medics?
No, I just go off feel.
And the answer to your question, Keelan, is Connecticut broadleaf.
Yes, and I also hate the state of Connecticut. I want to retire outside of here, so Texas is a good option. We might be going that way.
Come on, man! Hey, you join John for some hog hunting.
Yeah, man. Come on,
get the helicopter ready.
We
come to Cali and hunt coyotes.
We don't have a helicopter, but we have some toys. So I have a friend who's he's in the Green Berets, and so that makes it kind of fun when he comes. Cool, so yeah,
I'm sure it does.
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
I'm not gonna put out there what we play with. I don't want to get him in trouble, but it's
how many pigs can you take out with a grenade? Can you confirm or deny?
Or a blowtorch.
Yeah, flamethrower.
A napalm gun.
Yeah. Nah, nothing that crazy. But it's fun. I'll just say that it's fun.
Do you all have some cigars? Do you all have some go-to cigars that some of you that you smoke on the regular or just pull out just because you know it's good? So do you have go-tos that you're going to smoke no matter what, or do you just pull out whatever you feel like?
Who's going to go first?
You, Roger.
I don't smoke the same thing often. If I did, just because there's so much stuff that I want to try, I think that'll go away when I'm not such a new smoker. I'll have enough stuff where I have my favorites, but I do have some cigars that I really like that'll be in my dry box, but then I see something new and I usually go for something new.
That's great.
Yeah, I have some that I have some boxes of that on an off night where I'm not doing a review or a live stream, I'll pull out, I'll pull it out from there. But not a lot because, I get sent a lot of stuff and I want to review it. So it's just hard to fit it all in. What I'm hoping though is the boxes of cigars I do like are just going to age for a really long time. And then, over time, I'm just going to really enjoy them. That's kind of my plan,
And it's all about hitting that point to where you're not losing ROI on the cigars, to where you're smoking them in a window to where they're at their best, and you're not like you smoke one from a box, like, a Tatuaje brown label. It's like, oh crap, this one's starting to just taste like air and wood. You're like, shit, these are past their prime. Time to get bombs together for the guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like aging cigars long term is easier with Cubans because they need it anyway, typically. So that window is a little greater with Cubans. With New World cigars, it's a bit trickier.
It's a lot more tricky. It's a lot more tricky. Hey, Jason. I gave you a shout out at the beginning of the episode, which who knows this fucking comment could be from with how slow I am with the chat.
Last week.
But yeah, last week. Yeah, thank you for all the help, Jason, with all the art you've been doing for me. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, dude, it looks really good.
It's sick, man. I'm not doing that to like toot my own horn, but like what Jason did looks great. Oh, so one of the aviators. I wouldn't be surprised because each size is a different blend, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna look into that. I want to find that Night Flight. I've never seen that. That looks interesting.
I haven't either. I remember looking for it, and I everywhere I saw it, it was like a site in Europe that was out of stock.
Yep, same.
Yeah, I'm sure you did the same.
Oh yeah, immediately as soon as I saw that, I was trying to find it.
Yeah. And Roger is a day trader. I'm a military packaging specialist for a packaging company in Anaheim, and been there with the company for 10 years now. So yeah, this is my 10th year working for him. I love my job, love my boss, friggin' awesome people, awesome, owner of the company. I'm a lucky guy. I'm definitely a lucky guy.
Nice.
And John, you're in tech, right?
Yep. Yeah, I'm in software.
I'm in food for quick service restaurants management.
Nice. And I don't know if you wanted to tell us your real job, Roger. You're very passionate about what you do.
Yep. I'm a service plumber. So like just door to door kind of emergency service plumber.
And do you just service Imperial County, or are you like all over SoCal?
No, we only service mostly Riverside County.
Riverside County, okay. Is Palm Springs Imperial or is it Riverside? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Where was I? Is Desert Hot Springs? Is that Riverside as well?
Yep.
Huh.
It's all Riverside, Yucca Valley. You guys know where Yucca Valley's at? Like, you guys ever heard of Joshua Tree? Like, a lot of people from LA go to Joshua Tree. That's San.
Yes.
That turns into San Bernardino County, but everything else is Riverside.
You used to party there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Tree?
Not too many hippies over there, dude, but
too stinky. Non-smoke related content that you recently really enjoyed.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I'll go back and look.
Yeah, go back through your watch history.
Yeah.
I watch a lot.
Keelan's here.
Nice.
Keelan!
Mic check. 1, 2. Can you fellas hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, dude? Yeah, it's loud and clear.
Oh, man.
Right, man. I was scrambling trying to get back to y'all, man. Sorry. What up, fellas?
What's
What
up,
are we
man?
doing in the Apple
man.
store, EKB?
Yeah,
Look,
what
man,
are you doing in the Apple store?
Look, I did not want to be in the Apple store at all. Like that's like kryptonite for me, man. I hate Apple products. But my son has a phone, so like he dropped this iPhone. So like his iPhone was FUBAR, man, and we had to get this thing fixed. So it's like, all right, man, I gotta go in here to get this thing repaired. So
just being a good dad.
Yeah, man, you know, so I got to go in there with those demons and weirdos with Apple
products. So tight.
All right, man. So I'm gonna light up something I've yet to have, man. I got, what is this called? The Senator? Is that
the Senator? Yeah, the Senator.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, so I haven't lit this up before,
that shit.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, man, I know.
It's good, but I think it's like $35. But sadly, these days, $35 sounds cheap. You know?
Yeah, not to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that stay-at-home dad money right now. I can't be just nah.
Yeah.
I smoked recently, to answer the question, the Avo Classic Maduro #2. Nothing mind-blowing, but it was solid. I'm not a huge Avo fan, and again, it's nothing crazy, but it was surprisingly good. Like, I think it's a Connecticut broadleaf on it, and I got some good flavors, man. I would go back to it.
Avo was like, why did I used to like this brand? You know, at this point, it's just like, did I really like this cigar at one point in time? Like,
yeah, like the Avo Classic, solid. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like their LEs used to be like really interesting and like really great, but they became so bad they stopped making them. Like the 2022 was the last one, you know. But they came out with the seasons.
Yeah.
I think John's the only one who's touched those out of us here.
Peter has too.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, the summer was like, it was really boring, but about halfway through it got okay, you know. But yeah, it's $18, so it sucks.
Yeah,
really boring.
I'm still kind of worried that that's what Peter is going to have for me in this Unbanded, live, man. It's like, is this what he's doing? I know he can't tell me right now, but I was like, he's probably fucking with me, man. He's gonna put up that shitty Avo.
Listen, I gotta smoke it too, so obviously I'm not getting cigars that are too bad.
That's true. Peter's just gonna snap someday because all we do is just give him shit. But you give shit just as hard, so actually.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, I don't worry about Peter at all.
Yeah,
I know he's coming back with heat. I'm not worried about this cat.
Yeah,
that's why all the cigars you guys like, I rank shitty, because I'm like, this is how I'm gonna get back to them. Fucking
just
undercut Chinchales.
Just undercut our credibility. Every which way you undercut us.
Oh, Keelan likes this D tier. Oh, okay, I see what we're doing. So he just talked about this on the live the other day. D tier. Take that.
Yeah. And Alchemist, you're gonna be on this week's episode of Unbanded, right?
Hey.
I think
next week. I think
next one. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Next one. Okay. So not this week, but the week after.
That's actually what I had to figure out. So yeah, I'm good to go on that one. Just to confirm with y'all. I actually might see Vlad this weekend. He's coming into town. So those were the dates I was getting mixed up. So
that's tight. That'll be cool to chill with him in person.
Yeah, he's coming to Renegade Cigars in Dallas. So we'll be hanging out there.
Just have the chat just sitting on anal probe. It's hilarious though. I'm sorry. John is giving this dope ass answer like, yeah, man, I might kick it with Vlad. Anal probe.
Just gonna clip that like non sequitur, like just have John talking about meeting Vlad. Anal probe.
That is comedy, man.
Yeah, all of a sudden Vlad just doesn't come to Dallas. He's like, hey,
hey, dude. Yeah,
Texas guys, man, they're a little different.
Yeah, you guys out in Texas do some weird shit.
Yeah, hunting hogs and anal probes. That's about it. So,
whoa, this is way spicier than I thought it was going to be. Good gracious.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's got a little punch. So I'm just getting started. Like I'm just in it, but it's like right now, it's like I feel like Matt. It's like pepper and spice and wood. Like all fuck. Oh,
it comes from AJ's factory, right?
Yeah, it might.
I think so.
Yeah. Yikes. Okay.
There's another gem Texas dropped on us.
You all right, Torrance?
These Texas dudes, man, y'all different, man.
I guess.
It's like sorry to everybody in the chat. I'm just like going through and finding all the Texas tourist comments. It's just
I got the BX3. I have the BX3. But I still have never smoked that cigar. But the Undercrown Maduro, like for me, I would go with the Undercrown 10. That's like, but I guess if you're gonna go for bang for your buck, I would probably lean towards Undercrown Maduro. They're pretty consistent.
Oh man. Okay, let's do a cigar check. How's everybody's cigar smoking?
Like an AJ.
Beautiful.
Great. Yep. It's a great cigar.
So you're really liking it?
Mm-hmm.
You should go have with Matt on a box because he'll send you 10 of them and then 10 McAuliffes on top of it.
Nice.
I'm starting to see a pattern with Matt. Like Matt is gonna see you some of the dopest stuff. He's gonna give you like 3 or 4 to like absolute bangers. Then he's just like, yo, I need to offload these McAuliffes, yo. Let me figure out how to get these to my home.
Did you guys see my latest short?
Nah.
Look out. Okay. That's all I'll say. That's all. You'll like get off this live. You'll get off this live and like look at my latest short and be like, fuck that guy.
just return to sender anything Matt sends you for the next 2 months.
Oh, that's right. I did see that. Yeah.
You can say it, Roger.
That worst cigar it's been voted like the worst cigar. What was it again?
The wrong.
Mexico. I know what that was.
Mexico.
I thought you were gonna say Ferio Tego. My bad. Sorry.
Oh.
Hey, I've already done that. I've already sent you Ferio Tegos, Keelan.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
The OGs hanging out with some fresh faces. Yeah, man. Nothing more fresh than this guy.
Hey, Roger's newer than me.
What is it? Yep. I'm hella new, man. I used to watch the new wave, and you were on there once, Peter, and like on like the background.
It's funny how fast you become an OG, though, man. It happens overnight, dude. You know,
I know.
like we all used to be the new kids on the block
for 3 years.
Yeah, you know, it's quick, man. How that turns over.
GTO.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna be like an old pissed off guy, just like in my garage, just yelling at people. You know, the racial slurs at trains that go by and shit like that.
Keep eating that yogurt.
That's right.
You'll get there. Speaking of cringy stuff, what do you guys think about GTO?
They suck.
Well, I'm afraid to say.
A lot of people are talking about it. Like I haven't had it yet. So like in my lives, people ask me like, have I had GTO yet? I'm smoking a GTO. I don't know shit about it, man.
I don't want to get a cease and desist, so I'll just say allegedly on everything.
Yeah, don't say.
Oh wait, is this the lawsuit guy?
Yeah,
is that the lawsuit guy?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Don't give your opinion or he'll sue you.
Oh, like come on, man. Like everybody's trying to sue me right now anyway. Whatever. Let's get it. Michael, what up?
What's going on, Mike?
Mike.
8:52. All right, I'm just like 5-6 minutes behind.
Oh, that's light work for you, man. I was halfway home by the time you got to my message. I was like, damn.
Tabernacle? Was it the Havana seed or the OG? Because I think the OG I had the Toro. I think both the Havana seed and the OG I had the Toro. And they're I like the Havana seed a lot better.
I agree.
I love that Havana.
Yeah,
Same.
I think.
Same.
I think in the Cigars Unbanded, you're talking about that, and the Havana seed. It's just for me like it's not a pepper bomb like the original is.
Little more sweetness to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, that cigar in Corona is outstanding. I love that cigar.
The Havana seed?
Yeah.
Have you had it in Lancero?
I've not, but I've heard a lot of things about it.
It's good.
Yeah. I'm not a huge, I mean, Matt will call me out on this probably. I'm not a big Lancero guy, but I have heard that Havana 142 is like amazing. So in Lancero.
Are you guys getting that echo?
Yeah.
I'm getting a fat echo right now.
I think it's Keelan.
Is it?
Nah, man, I don't have anything up. Like I just got a phone. That's it.
You should have got an iPhone.
Oh, no way. Why would I ever do that?
Huh, I got my headphones in at this.
Ooh, I got a green bubble. Ooh. Weirdos, man.
Now we know you're jealous, Keelan. You see?
Ain't no way.
And myself, Roger, and Peter are smoking the Atabey Black. Keelan has the Senator.
And the Night Commander is way better than this cigar, man.
And then John has the RS-88 Connecticut. So the Night Commander, did you get like nicotine? A lot of nicotine on that cigar, Keelan? The Night Commander?
I don't remember that, man, because one, it was cold as hell. Like that's when I was like on vacation in Japan, like when I tried that cigar. I know I like the flavors of it, but I don't remember getting a lot of nicotine from it. I feel like this one is stronger than the Night Commander from my memory.
Really?
Yeah, but it didn't hit me. But the other thing is like I don't get nicotine sickness very often. Like the last time I really got rocked was from that Anemoy. That was the last time that a cigar like had me like
been a while. Yeah,
it's been a minute, man. So I don't get that very often.
RoboCop game's sick. If you have a system to play it on, and you have any interest in RoboCop, it's a fucking amazing game. If you like Predator, Texas, it's for Xbox, it's for PS5, PC, like all the latest generation of games or consoles you can get that game for.
This is way too woody and peppery for me, man. I'm not feeling the cigar, dude.
Dude, get something else. Dude, do you have anything else up there?
I got a number 9. It's my backup. I'm gonna try this out, man. So, yeah. Since y'all had like Atabey Blacks and shit, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go in my humidor. I'm gonna try to get something fancy since these guys got Atabey Blacks and shit, you know.
That signature looks like a super cool cigar, man. Like I've never smoked it, but nobody's ever said, but it looks like such a great cigar.
The box looks cool. The band looks cool. Like it's a cool, like, you know, figurado shape, and this shit tastes like you take wood and you put it on a block of fire, and then you just put pepper on it just to season that wood up. That's what
season the wood. I think I remember it being pretty mellow. The one that it is made at AJ's factory. You know, there's that.
Yeah, this is not mellow. That I felt like the Night Commander was more mellow than this shit, but it was more balanced. That's what I'll say. It was more balanced.
Yeah. Balanced flavor.
Yeah. But
is that a newer Synergy or an older one?
I honestly have no idea. I don't even know who sent this one to me. Somebody sent this to me.
I think
it could have been. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
if it's one I sent you, it's the original release, and I remember that one being way more peppery than the second release.
Okay. There it is. Then there
if
it is.
Bad Peter sent it.
Yeah.
He's like, let me get this the fuck out of here. I got a new generation.
I didn't rebuy it because I bought a box of the first one. I remember.
All right, my bad, Peter.
No, I was gonna say I bought a box the first time and I didn't like it that much. So when they released it, I only bought a single, and I remember the single was better than the ones in my box. So
that sucks, dude.
It is what it
is.
Get
a box at it. Yeah.
There we have
it. At least they got better, man. Usually they get worse. It's like shit, man.
When are you gonna smoke the Dragon? Did you get yours in yet? I'm assuming you pre-ordered some.
Yeah, mine's pre-ordered. Small batches, not getting them in yet, so I'm waiting. Don't knock it, John. I'll make you smoke it, John. I'll make you smoke it.
I will.
I
will, man.
It'll crack.
I hate the Zodiac cigars, man. Hate them.
I'm with you, bro.
I've had bad luck, huh? Have you had any good one? The Tiger, you didn't like the Tiger, like the Rabbit of Davidoff or Plasencia?
Not for $40 and $50, man.
Yeah,
so two of them exploded on me, you know, and then the Davidoff one had that issue, and then, you know, when I tried the Tiger again for Plasencia, I found it boring as hell. That wasn't for me. It just didn't really do a lot for me. So it wasn't like bad. It just, again, for $40-$50 did not move.
Smoke the Cameroon. Smoke that Cameroon, bro.
The Davidoff Dragon or the Davidoff Tiger is such a nice looking cigar. That cigar is so sick, man. I remember I seen them at a local lounge that I have here at the casino, and they were $80 each one. But when you looked at them, they were so nice, man. And I remember one of my coworkers like, imagine buying that cigar. I'm like, I would never spend that much. But it's like,
and it's a small cigar too.
Yeah,
they're nice, but it's a short Bellicoso.
Yeah. I mean, dude. So the Angel Share is my favorite cigar. I just found some more for $30 each, and I struggle to spend $30 on that thing. So, like, if you're telling me I'm going to be spending between $40 and $60, you know.
Did you buy them online or?
Yeah.
Dude,
online.
DM me where you found them, bro. Because I was just telling Peter yesterday. I saw a website that said they like restocked, and I saw Angel Share on there, and I was like, dude, I went to buy that 3-pack tin, and I added to my cart, and it said 0 items in your cart, and I was like, what the heck? You refresh the page, sold out. Like,
Gone, just like that.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I was gonna tell you, dude. The website I bought it from, they had one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good people right there, man. Good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, dude. When you find those things, they just go. I mean, so fast. So.
Yeah. You get the Texas Taurus approval, Roger.
Nice. Thank you, Texas. Appreciate you, brother.
But I'll still DM you, Roger. But they're already gone. But you could always. I keep a drip list of, ones where I found them before. So.
What?
Damn, Texas, no way, dude.
Oh shit.
Sorry for your loss, man.
Dude.
Condolences, man. Peace to you and the family, man.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
That's heavy, brother. That's heavy, man.
That sucks, dude.
Damn.
But it's funny, like the dichotomy in what he's saying right now, to lose a cousin that young and to have a grandmother that is at 101, man. It's a lot packed into that one chat tweet right there. Well, sentence right there. That's a lot, man.
Yeah. Growing old is a privilege, man.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
know
Roy? That? You know that? What's going on, Roy? Remember that that guy on the first live that I ever went on with you guys? Mike was talking about that channel, Havana Daydreaming, and he's like an older guy that like shows his boots, and he bought those fake cohibas. And lately, like I haven't watched his stuff in a while. And he posted like smoking like all my good stuff, like positives of having a terminal illness. And I was like, oh no way, man. So he's like, well, I'm gonna smoke my good cigars because like I didn't think he went into exactly what he has, but I guess it's like a terminal illness. And I was like, dude, that sucks, man. It's such a yeah, man. It's crazy when you see stuff like that. You forget that things could change like in a second, you know.
I didn't come up with the whole smoke your best cigars thing, but that's why I kind of took it and ran with it. It's just because like you just never know. You don't know what tomorrow's gonna be, man. You have no idea of what, like, so enjoy everything that you have while you got it right now, man. If you got dope sneakers, put on your dope sneakers. If you got time with your kids, spend time with your kids and your family. You know, if you got great cigars, smoke them so you can enjoy them. Tomorrow ain't promised for none of us, man. We might not make it to 101. And not to be on some like real serious philosophical shit, but just like enjoy the shit. Enjoy the time with the fellas on the live, man. Kick back and enjoy it. Smoke good cigars while you at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to make it to 101. I'd imagine I feel like a crotchety old man already, like triple my age.
But dude, I look at it like this though, man. You like the way things are going right now, man. You never know in 20 or 30 years, it might be some scientific advancement where where you make it to 100, it might be the new 60. You know what I'm saying? Like
Android.
The way
become an android, a board.
You never know. Because I'm just looking at like if you look at old basketball photos of like from the 70s. Those cats would be 20 years old and they look like me out there, playing. And I'm 43. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of wild. Like you never know where we will be in another 20 or 30 years.
True. Very true. It could make for a more easy golden years, technology.
What the hell is in this cigar that's making me all philosophical right now? What the fuck am I smoking? The fuck is this?
I guess Mike's gonna be picking up his Placencia dragons tomorrow. Hopefully they don't blow up on you.
Oh, he's gonna crack half of them, man. But there's cigar glue.
Good plug. Good plug.
I gotta get love to y'all, man. Yeah, right. But y'all saw
I
that.
didn't know that
I had in that video. That shit was FUBAR, dude. It's just like it was all the whole wrapper was gone on the whole bottom half of that cigar. It was one of those Placencias.
Was that a rabbit or a tiger?
I don't even remember. They all look the same to me, man. It's just like only thing I know is a year or something. They all look the same to me. Red, gold, broken wrapper.
They do. They really do look the same. I mean, you can tell the ox from the other two, but the rabbit and tiger look the same. So the rabbit's a little bit longer. That's it.
Yeah,
it was a year of disappointment, is what it was.
Years.
Decades of despair. That's what they should name that whole series.
Decades of despair.
I didn't even know La Galera had a Zodiac. That's the thing. Like everybody's doing this Zodiac stuff now. It's like everybody hopped on this bandwagon. Come on, man. I just wish the Zodiac would come back and kill all these fuckers, man. Just take them all out.
Thanks, Davidoff.
Flor de Selva dragon is pretty good, I heard. It's like
Joe knows.
$22-23, right? It's not too expensive. I mean, it's over $20. I'm not sure how much your cigars normally cost.
Yeah, Joe knows was saying it was really good. Rocky Patel is putting out a Year of the Dragon.
Oh man,
you knew that was coming. You know it's coming.
I'm crazy, man. That $100 conviction. It's like I had sent Matt a message about this. It's like, dude, they just want to join the club, and soon everybody's gonna have $100 cigar. Of like, well, shit, everybody did it. Let's all have our $100 cigar now.
It's ridiculous.
It's okay to do, but don't charge $100. Like if you're Rocky Patel, like stay in your lane, bro. Like
what?
Yeah.
Nice.
That La Union. I'll release that tomorrow.
So sad about that.
Eric, if you're on the fence, stay on your side of the fence.
Grass ain't always
that's all I'll say. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I don't even care if they want to come out with these dumb limited releases of these dumb Zodiac series, but like keep like making good regular production cigars, you know? Like I feel like there's been such a focus taken off the regular production stuff. Like if they were just doing that kind of behind the scenes and these, you know, like whatever, I don't care. Like have a $100 cigar or some stupid Zodiac thing. But like keep making your good regular production stuff too. And they're not doing that. So
it's going to depend, John, on like how much profit they make off of these fads and gimmicks. And like if we keep spending the money on it, then this is what the cigar industry is going to evolve and change into. You know what I mean? So shouts out, Evan.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it's going to be, man. If people are hopping on these limited editions all the time, they're hopping on all of these Zodiacs and dropping $60, $70, $100 on cigars. You see how everybody jumped on one bandwagon, everybody else is going to keep jumping on. Then it's going to be, you know, Oscar Valadares, he has a Zodiac and he has a $60 cigar. Then it's going to be, you know, Rocky Patel is going to be doing it. And it's just all these weirdo cats just going to hop out and do the same thing.
I got it. Factory smoke Zodiac.
It's coming. It's coming, bro. It's coming. It's like, oh, now we have a $5 Zodiac, and it's gonna taste like. I don't want to say. I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me chill. I'm gonna chill.
Yes, about living to 101.
That's heavy, bro. Elon's brain chips. Yeah.
I was gonna ask the guys this the other day on the show. It's like if like El Oso released the 10th anniversary, right? Warped, but it looks way different. Like the wrapper's way darker. But I think Felipe said that the other one's called El Oso Blanco. But it's like I wonder if they make a blend, and then I wonder if they made it saying, "Hey, let's make like a 10th anniversary of El Oso," or I wonder if they make a blend or like what do you call it? Like, let's say it's this 10th anniversary of this cigar, you know, like that, or if it was actually thought out to try to redo that blend.
Like they're expanding on the original LO. So are they expanding on that, or are they just taking something that's completely new and putting the label on it? It's hard to tell. I would hope they would keep that tradition going, because honestly, that El Oso, especially the Blanco, was amazing. It was a damn good cigar. So like, for me, I would hope they would want to honor that cigar being such a really good cigar. So like, hey, let's give them something that's even better than the last one. That's how you're hoping that they're thinking about it. But it could be exactly what you're saying. It could be the other end on it. They're just like, hey, let's brand it, and people like this cigar, they're gonna buy it regardless. Let's just throw it out there.
Because it looks way different, man. So dark compared to the first one. So it's like,
well, the other side to that, they could say like, well, we did, kind of like a regular Maduro, and we did, a lighter shade on this one for the Blanco. So now let's take it up another notch. It's still a similar blend, but we're just taking that wrapper up another notch, just to say we're expanding on this flavor profile. And that could be it. And I'm hoping that's the way that they're looking at it and thinking about it.
Yeah.
From a purist point of view.
I hope so.
What is in this motherfucker, man?
Keelan, what you smoking?
Why do you say that? Sinetger?
Oh, you're still on that?
Senator.
I thought you put it.
I'm still on.
He's powering through.
Okay. It's better now. Like, getting to the heart, it's not as harsh. It's still very woody. It's still peppery, but it's just not as harsh anymore. It's mellowed a bit.
Yeah. And I see Peter, somebody's taking some of your Etafals, bro.
I'm running low, dude. I got a box and a half. I love that cigar.
Dude,
running low.
Such a good
running low with a box and a half.
But I feel off about like recommending that cigar, because like there's a guy named Victor who watches a lot of our stuff, and he was like so excited. I got the Etafal, check it out, I found one. And he was like showing it to us, and then he sent me a message later like, hey dude, I did not like the cigar. And it was like, where he's at in the UK, it was like $80 or something. And I thought, bro, I'm sorry. I'm like, damn, man. I was like, I felt bad. I was like, well, that's why now I say don't buy this expensive cigar, because I said it's good, because everybody's different, man. Like, if you really wanted to try it and you just looking at reviews to see your videos, and cool. But I mean, I felt.
I mean, dude. I mean, everyone's palate's different too, right? Like, so it's just because you liked it doesn't mean someone else is going to, but it doesn't mean you were wrong for liking it, or like. I think everyone, no matter what video they're watching, needs to take it with a grain of salt and realize like it's a subjective experience. Like there's going to be some base flavor notes that are going to be pretty similar for a lot of people, but everyone's palate's different, man. So
that's true.
That's kind of the pitfall. You're gonna look at, find that the reviewer that you really like, and you're following what they're saying. But the pitfall is, you have to try the cigar to know whether you're gonna like it or not. And that's kind of how I hurt myself. Matt did the smartest thing, like, yo, forget it. I'm gonna put my rating on this cigar so people understand exactly how I feel about it. At the end of my reviews, when I was doing that, like at all times, I'm like, hey, go out here and try this for yourself. See what you think. I actually loved it, but that was the most that I was going to say. I loved it. I didn't like it. I did like it. You guys go out, see what you think about the cigar for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of left it at that. That probably wasn't the best move, but I wanted to be completely objective, because I didn't know how people were going to feel about my palate or my opinion. And I didn't think my opinion was ever really going to matter like that. It's amazing to see how far you come, when you're doing this for 3-4 years or whatever the case may be. But it's always going to be that. It's a pitfall.
Yeah.
What game?
Under $20, favorite cigar of all time.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's still available. Not discontinued. Not a LE.
I'm gonna go with either the Sakakan Black, of course, or La Carême.
I'm with you on that. I was gonna say Micarita and La Carême is probably right in there too, and I would probably say the Cameroon. Those would be my three right there. I would say. So I'm with Peter on this one.
Yeah,
Terre Blanche is $18.
It's a winner. It's under 20.
Yep.
The one I'm thinking about is way under 20, but it's my father the judge, because every time I've smoked it, I've always liked it. And then the brulee's always been really good. Depends what I'm in the mood for, but those two for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, all time. That's throwing me for a loop. I got so many options. This is recency bias, but I mean, the La Vereda, I love that cigar. So I would say too, I liked the Alma Fuerte Eduardo, but maybe that's over 20 though. That might be like right around 20. So that might be pushing it.
You could probably find them on sale for less than 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd go with those two.
You get a weasel.
Yeah, Sanj needs to come out with a cigar called the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, fuck all your shit. Fuck all your $50, $60, $75 Zodiacs. Here's a $15 or $12 Zodiac that's called the Zodiac Killer. Just kicks all their asses.
I would buy a box. I would buy a bundle, whatever he's putting out of that, just off the strength of that. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
just put a band on it, please.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. With a band. With a band.
Please put a band on it, though.
This is a good point by Gabrovsky. We can hate if it. There we go. Then of course it disappears as soon as I click on it again. We can hate on Zodiacs as much as we want. Asia is still going to buy them. They are the main target demo in the end.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I think it started as that, but it's becoming different. It's becoming something that the American market is going for because we are the biggest market for New World.
It's like St. Patrick's Day. It's like has nothing to do with us, but I gotta have this Chinese year Zodiac thing.
But the craziest thing, like they don't give a flying fuck. Just being in Japan right now, they don't give a flying fuck about those Zodiac cigars at all.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I know a lot of companies release them only in that market too. Like Oliva has a Year of the Dragon, and it's not getting released over here. It's just for those markets. So
yeah,
I haven't seen it. Maybe it's different in China. I don't know. Like, but in Japan, they don't give a flying fuck. They ain't got Davidoff on it. They don't, or Cuban. They could care less.
Have you guys ever tried a Victor Sinclair cigar before?
I've not.
A lot of people keep asking me about the cigar, man. I don't know.
It's a popular budget smoke. Like they've been around for a long time too. I remember when I started smoking, seeing Victor Sinclair in the big company magazines. Never had one though. We agree, Jason.
Yeah, it would kill at $15. It would kill. It would kill.
Sup, Guillermo. See ya, Javi. Javi's jumping off. Brulee Blue. Haven't tried Saka. Dude. Where have you been?
Get out.
In the words of Michael Jackson, you're really missing out.
So many ways to interpret that.
True.
Cigar number 2 is for you, John.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Love that thing.
Yes. Blow the smoke in his face, too.
We stand united.
Dude, this Atabey Black got better towards the end for me, which is rare, but
I love cigars to do that, Roger.
Dude, it was a lot better towards the end. I was like, wow.
Yeah. To me, that's a sign of a winner.
Yeah, but was it bad at the beginning or just whatever at the beginning?
No, it was good. It was a bit in the beginning. It was like a bit washed out, like muted. I was like, I thought I could taste flavors, but it weren't that prominent. But then that was only once I got like past like half an inch or an inch, it started getting really good. But I was getting a little bit of sweetness, nothing too crazy, and then now it's tons of sweetness.
It's crescendo cigar, dude.
Get another phone call. Give me 1 second.
That's kind of like the rare thing, but when that happens with a cigar, that to me, that's like when you know you got a champion cigar. You know, like when that first light up is like crazy, and then when you get to that last third and you're like, oh, this thing is opening up and it's coming alive. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
That's high quality tobacco when that happens. You know for sure that's like an expertly blended, expertly grown and processed tobacco. Good shit. Yep.
Dude, I know they're not the same and they're not what they used to be, but I still love Legal Bravado, man. Like sometimes it's just in the mood.
I'm gonna join in a second, bro. I'm gonna join you in a second. I'm gonna be over there with one of those. Wait, what'd you say? I said I'm gonna join you in a second. I got one right here. I'm gonna join you in just a minute. I'm gonna duck out.
Damn. Compared to the US, 6 times the number of consumers that smoke cigars.
I mean, it's like what? It was like 7 billion people out there. You know what I mean? So it's possible.
That's true.
Sheer numbers.
Well, they own part of Habanos now, or they may own majority of Habanos SA. I'm not an expert when it comes to Cubans, so don't quote me on that. Thanks, Matt, for the Sinclair reference. They suck. What's the 85? I'm not. Is the 85? I know the 80th is the Perfecto, right? Or the Figurado. I don't know what the 85 Family Reserve 85. I don't know what that one is.
Matt, you sent me the 80th. I think that's the one you sent me, and I gotta admit, I actually like that cigar. So I would hope that the 85 is good too.
I think I may have sent you the 80th, but I know for sure I sent you the 45 Maduro.
I think you sent me the 80th too. I'm
okay.
Pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah. And preach, Sal. He's doing exactly that.
You need somebody that's a renegade like that, man. You need somebody that is like counterculture, especially when everybody right now is like, whatever the fad is, they're gonna hop on that fad. And he's just like, yo, I'm gonna turn this whole thing on its head. And I'm glad he's just that kind of counter personality that's willing to do that.
Absolutely. He is unapologetic about being himself. There's nothing wrong with being a fanboy of Fuente.
You said he was.
Just don't overpay.
Yeah.
Don't pay like twice MSRP. That's my only suggestion.
I gotta admit though that I've kind of fallen back a bit on Fuente. You know, like I kind of stand more in the Don Carlos lane more than anything now. But like in general, I still appreciate what they have done. You know, in the past years, in the past couple decades with cigars.
Yeah. And one of the only families that didn't like emigrate from Cuba to Nicaragua or to Dominican Republic, they started in the DR. You know, that's their bread and butter. They've been there since the beginning.
And they stuck with it. It's cool. I mean, they've done, you know, some Nicaraguan blends and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. But they kind of, you know, stayed close to home base and made good cigars while they were doing that. You can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm a huge
Don Carlos, man.
I'm with you on that one, Jason.
So we have the anal probe comment from Texas Taurus. Then we have, you know, talking about family tragedy from Texas Taurus. We'll go back to bread and butter for Texas Taurus here.
Full circle.
Full circle, man.
Man never
Full
changed.
pickle. Full pickle.
There it is.
You grabbed a different cigar, John?
Yeah, I just grabbed a Liga Privada, just the number 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me be in solidarity with my homeboy and light up this number 9.
There you go, man.
T52 is my favorite still out of the regular line ones, but dude, sometimes I'm just in the mood for Liga Privada, man. Whichever one it is, like, just sometimes I'm just like, you're
just in the mood to have a voluptuous amount of smoke to fucking hit your face, just to get a smoke bath. Voluptuous amount of smoke.
100%.
I still love the 899. I used to love it.
There you go,
dude. Like, then I smoked the number 9 recently for the first time, and I thought it was really good, man, really good. Because the 899 I smoked recently, they were way pepper heavy than the first one I smoked. The first one I smoked was like a completely different cigar, man. I just think it was super old.
Yeah, I'm one of the few guys in our group who I'm not a fan of the H99. It was really like toasty for me. But yeah, I like the T52 and I like the 10th anniversary. Those are my favorite.
They have quality control issues with the H99. Well, with all of them, in my opinion. Drew Estate's quality control is just not great, in my opinion. Or it's either that or just my palate's fucked up all the days that I have a bad Liga Privada.
Yeah.
I had the 52 in a Flying Pig a couple weeks ago, and that thing probably had like 2 years of age on it. It was so good.
Nice.
I mean, it's probably I like the 9 a lot. It's probably my favorite, but that one was like head and shoulders above the rest.
It's
I don't know if it was the age or whatnot, but it was good.
It's funny you brought that up because I saw one of those available. I almost got it, but I'll have to get that at some point. That's cool. That was so good.
Yeah. I like the Pharaoh too. That one's awesome.
Yeah, you sent me one of those. I got to review that one. Still, it's sitting in there. I'm excited to try that one.
Arturo Fuente is so overrated from SD.
Uh-oh.
How, bro? How?
I mean, I think that the rare pink is overrated as fuck. I know, Roger, you love the rare pink.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah, that's one cigar.
But yeah, I mean, across the board, like Fuente, just they're industry standard. Like in the Don Carlos, especially, and Hemingway's, but especially Don Carlos for me and my palate.
Don Carlos, you got the Añejo line, like, and then you got the Chateau line, like that right there alone. It's solid. You can just stick with those and you good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course everybody's gonna have a rare peak at some point in time. It is.
Yeah, there was one that you sent, Matt. That's like a it's like the band looks shinier, like it has like a silverish kind of look at it in pictures, and it's like a Magnum, like it was like a thicker one. Damn, what was that?
The Rosado Sun-Grown.
That's a good man. That's a
RSG.
Yeah, dude. The Rosado Sun-Grown is another one, man. Like you can go on the Destino Al Siglo. Some of the opuses are good. Some of the opuses are overrated, no doubt. But like some of them are really good. Like he's got so much, man. Oh, not to mention too, dude. They make all the cigars, for like J.C. Newman and Ashton and.
But hey, man, keep that hot take though, man. Everybody got to have a hot take here and there, man. Keep that hot take.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I just want an explanation.
No, and right. I've been disappointed. I've been disappointed by more opuses than I've been impressed by. Especially for the price and the rarity.
So I always think like opuses are expensive in the aftermarket, but when you find out the MSRP, it's like, dude, this is not that crazy. Compared to how much they sell, right? Like,
and that's on the retailer. That's on the retailer. They're the ones pricing it at those astronomical prices.
Yeah,
that's on them.
So like I said,
ultimately, it's on us because we buy it. We allow them to price it like that.
Yeah.
This Taco Bell shit is hilarious, man. What the fuck is happening?
Literally, Taco Bell shit. Literally.
Yeah, right. Pun intended.
Huh. Fuck, I don't want to put this down. I have another cigar that I was going to try and get to tonight, but this thing, I still have probably maybe like 2 inches left, and it's so damn good.
Nice.
And it's not falling apart on me, thank gosh.
Oh shit.
What would I contribute?
It's a damn good question.
It is.
$10 a cigar.
So a $10 cigar for each of us.
The Roma Craft Baca, the Pokey.
I'll go Umbagog.
Ooh.
Great choice. I'm just going through my library right now.
That's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to like go through $10.
Yeah, man, $10 is not much. I would have to jump on John's choice because that vodka is so freaking good, man. I didn't know that cigar was under $10.
It's right around 10. Yeah, the Pokey is at least that's the 5x50 Perfecto.
I would throw in the underground 10.
Solid choice. Too many fucking cigars.
Or we can do one really legit cigar for like $30.
Fuck it. Buffalo Town, Connecticut. It's either going to be that or industry killer. I mean, and you could do like a 5-pack of like, you know, all the industry killers, and you'll be sitting pretty. You know,
I was actually trying not to put Sanj in there. I was like, I'm gonna stay away from Sanj for once. You know, so I had to kind of think around it.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, Texas. 16-8?
16-hour fast, 8-hour window where you can eat.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'd be such a hangry bastard if I tried to do that.
Just the other day, I did 72 hours with just water, and the second 2 days was broth, water and broth. That's all I had. I went from 197 down to 186 in 3 days.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I don't recommend it. I don't like. I mean, it works, but that last day,
yeah,
I thought I was gonna fight my kids. Like,
so, dude,
I had road rage. I'm like, this personality that y'all see all the time. This is usually me on a regular. I was hangry as a motherfucker, man, and I was drained.
I have a friend who fasts a lot, so he'll do 2-week water only fasts.
2 weeks.
He'll do 2 weeks. Yep, but. I'm bringing this up to tell you, he said that third day is the most brutal. He goes, as soon as you get past that third day, he's like, I'm in the clear. Like, I'm like clear-headed, like whatever. He's like, for whatever reason, what the body does on that third day. But yeah, he does 2 weeks, man.
Well, power to him. I did 86 hours once, and I never got over that third day. That I was still like, it was
that's
rough,
still,
man.
Dude, that's still insane, man. I mean, I've done like, I think the most I ever did was like 48 hours. I think I did 48 hours, but
the amount of like mental fortitude that you have to have, especially like when you're just doing your everyday stuff, like your wife is cooking, or you got to make food for your kids, or you just I'm watching the basketball games, and it's like all these like burger commercials coming on, like you get online. And you scrolling through, and everybody's like, "Hey, I'm making this dish right now." And it's like you want to just throw your phone across the room, dude. It's tough. You really got to have a different mental fortitude to get through it, man.
Dude, when I used to grapple and fight and all that, I mean, I would cut weight, and it was like my last day. The most I ever cut, I did 14 pounds in 24 hours. That sucked. But that's not.
Dude.
But that's not like a 72-hour water only fast. It's different, you know. But
Yeah.
But yeah.
How much laxative you use, John?
Not too much.
Not too much.
A lot of sauna suit shit.
A lot of sauna suit. Yep. Sour gum sitting in a bottle.
How do you hydrate after that? Just water?
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. Yeah. You know, man. Yeah. Pedialyte.
I used to
salted
I used
water.
to compete in weightlifting, and I would train normally like for months around like 180 pounds, and then I would compete in a 165 pound category. So it's the same thing. It's like you give yourself about a week, and it's just you're on water and chewing ice, and then just cutting weight. It's miserable.
It's miserable. Yep. And I'm only doing this so like when I get Matt's, hound dog shirt, I just want the guns to look right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like always talking about Matt's guns. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was just trying to catch up. I don't know if it was worth it, bro.
That the shipment should be in on Friday, I think. So once I get that in, I'll put together packages for you guys.
That's sick, man.
Hey, but congrats on putting that out, man. I got to inbox you soon about that because I think I'm gonna put my stuff out too. I just want to see what steps you took.
Dude, for sure. My wife helped me a lot, but all the information that I have, I'll forward your way. What's the name of the site that we use? It starts with the S. See, I already fucking forgot.
Is it Spring? Because I was gonna use Teespring, and I think they just go by Spring now. So is it that?
I think it's something else.
Okay.
Oh, we lost John.
Oh, my bad. Hit the wrong button.
Spread shop. Okay. Because my worry of because the thing that held me off because I designed these shirts like maybe 2 years ago. I had the idea to do it, but I was like, am I gonna be like wasting like it's whatever this company is that I was gonna go through, like if it was Teespring or whatever, are they gonna get the majority of the profits and I'm gonna get chump change off of these ideas? And I didn't want to lose like you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to lose, the like my logo. I didn't want them to have control over my logo. So that's what scared me away. And I didn't know if that was gonna be the thing or not.
I am not sure if that's the case. If they have I don't think they have like trademark rights to your logos and stuff, but they will get the majority of like the cost of what it takes because they're putting up all the material costs, like all the overheads on them, So like a $26, $27 shirt, I get like $7 out of it. It's not to make money. It's just to like put out products and to like create, just create a community. That's what the main thing is. That's the main thing why I wanted to do it, just to put the availability out there if people wanted to give it a go, give it a whirl.
Because what'll be dope is to see your logo just out in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just walking around in another city or something like that, and then somebody got the Hound Dog shirt or they got the Vintage Cigar shirt or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That's like a cool thing to see somebody out in the wild, just repping your shit. That's kind of cool. So that was the other side of where I wanted to get in.
The first order on the site, the very first order for a T-shirt on the site went to Australia.
What?
The very first order went to fucking Australia. I'm like, that is fucking awesome.
That's
with all the shit that I've talked on Australians. They're cool as shit because they bought the first one. The first one was from Australia.
But what's even crazy about that being Australia is just like these guys are getting hit from all sides with their costs on cigars, and that's who's the first person to jump out there to buy your shit about cigars. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man.
Dude, because like the price of my shirt is probably like a tenth of the price I'd pay for one cigar. So those poor bastards. And do you guys believe in plume?
It's mold.
It's mold, man. I had to go with science on it because I at first I was kind of thinking there was a difference when you actually see like you've got these people, especially like on Reddit or something like that, and you have these big blotches of like fur on these cigars. Like, dude, that's obviously mold. But I was wondering if like when you would see like that kind of crystalline look on cigars, there's a difference of something like that. If it's like sugar or something building up on the cigar oils and stuff, I was wondering like, is that actually plume? Is that a different thing? But then when I saw that people were testing it and all of it was coming up as mold, and I'm just like, really what it was is just these people had cigars that were sitting around forever. We got to figure out the way to sell these cigars. Hey, it's plume. It's this is and it works. To be honest, like salesmen are gonna sell, and they're gonna figure out a way to sell somebody that's a complete, I want to say like an idiot, but somebody that is just oblivious to what is actually going on with cigars.
Ignorant.
So if you got they're ignorant. That's the word that I was looking for. So if you're ignorant to cigars and you're like, hey, I want to try and cigar. Hey, have you ever heard about aged cigars? This right here is aged for so long it has a plume on it, and look at this crystal. Buy this one, and you'll love it. And they just clearing their stock of these moldy ass cigars. It's a smart thing to do, but it's
I'm very sure that there's been more cases than not where somebody at a B&M sold moldy cigars as plume. I'm sure there's a lot more cases than that, but I still believe that a form of plume does exist. It's like a fine dust that's on cigars, very fine. The white splotches, that's all mold. That's all fucking mold. Like it's going to be evenly distributed fine dust on cigars. That's plume. And the thing is plume mold? Like, can plume be a form of mold? Like, technically, I don't know. Like, like when you think about it, like on a chemistry level, it could just be another form of mold that grows that doesn't impede the flavor of the cigar. That is just a sign. This type of mold that's technically this type of plume that's technically mold is a sign that this cigar's been aged at a very temperate humidity and a temperature the entire time it's been around. Well, you got to think like mold is mold
on the oil.
Yeah, like mold is mold, but plume has to be something too. Is plume a form of mold? It's just a less invasive form of it. That's what I think about. That's what I think about.
If you think about it, like you're gonna eat mold at some point in time. If you're eating like blue cheese, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that is a form of mold. That is what that is. Yeah. And I can't remember, back in my culinary days, there was a different Stilton. It's the same type of thing. I can't believe that came back. But Stilton is just a higher end of blue
cigar,
cheese.
dude. That's cigar. It's a senator.
Right. that thing was, I don't know what that thing was doing, dude. I might have to smoke that again.
Turned you into a philosopher.
Yeah,
there's a cool lounge in Orange County called Plume. It's a badass lounge too.
Yeah, it's in Yorba Linda. I've seen them on Instagram. I've never been there though.
I like that place.
That's a catchy name.
The
only study they've ever done on it, they had everyone send all these cigars in with plume on it, and every single one of them, it was just mold. And so for me, it's just like show me the proof of one that is, and I'll believe it. Assange is in here saying he says plume is real. I'm just saying, I just want to see the actual science of like, what is this then, if it is real? Because the only study they did do, they were like, it's all mold. But maybe they all send in mold cigars.
What up, Sanj? I was in the same camp with Matt though. Like, because to me, visually, there's a difference when you have that even coat and it's more, crystallized. Like, to me, I've always thought that was different. But at the same time, mold is mold. So it's the difference of whether you're going to smoke something that is where you're going to turn into a cordyceps, or you're going to smoke something that's blue cheese. It's you take, your choice which one you want to smoke.
Yeah.
I have a local shop near me, and the first time I walked in and I pulled the humidor door open, I just felt humidity hit me, and I was like, "Oh wow, it's really really warm in here." And as soon as I stepped in, 80% of the humidor all had like white spots on it, and they had good cigars there. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I started to walk out, and the guy's like, "What's the matter? You couldn't find anything you like?" And I was like, "You have a lot of mold on those cigars." I told him, I was like, "It feels really humid in there." He goes, No, it's just plume." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well," and then in my head, I just made something up. I was like, "Oh, I was looking for a specific cigar. You don't have it. So, it's for a birthday gift. I need that cigar." And he's like, "You sure I can't get like something to substitute it?" I was like, "Trust me, it's a special cigar for my buddy. He loves it. I got to find it. I got to go buy." And I never went back, dude.
He's like, "Which one is it?" Like, you don't have it, bro. Don't worry. You don't have it.
Exactly. But I mean, 80% of that humidor was covered in it, and I just fucking walked right out.
That sucks.
Yeah. See, Sanj defined plume. Plume is a crystal that creates due to the oils on the tobacco that humidity dries as it cools.
That's what I always looked at. Yeah, that's what I always looked at too. So, but
someone mentioned someone mentioned the idea, Sanj, of you. We were talking crap about the Zodiac cigars, man. So yeah, someone mentioned it, but you need to come out with your own Zodiac killer. Kill these Zodiac.
Yeah, just the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Put a band on it.
Put that
Zodiac
shit.
Put a band on it, please.
Sumatra. Let's do a Sumatra.
Yeah, red and gold band.
Yeah, put that shit to rest. Make all these companies stop with all this Zodiac bullshit.
Please.
I would buy boxes of that shit, dude. I would be on it.
And
Zodiac
have it develop some plume on it, before you send it out. That's fine. I'll buy into it still. It's okay.
You could use the logo from the Zodiac Killer. Remember that he used to sign?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, dude. Sanj, the Zodiac, that serial killer. Like, have that be the band.
That's a good ass idea,
thinking, bro. Fact.
Hey,
I would buy all of that shit up.
Sick, man.
Hey, just don't get sued by Gurkha. Just don't get sued by Gurkha.
Yeah, right. I would come back and do a review for that shit. I bet. I would do a review on that shit. You send that shit out, I'm doing a review, bro.
Dude, just crowdsource the new cigar.
Just troll these Zodiacs, man. Come on.
Take notes, Sanj. Make that shit happen, bro.
To the Cowboys killer.
They kill themselves. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like we don't.
What are you talking about?
Self-inflicted.
That's a yearly release.
Completely
release.
Comes out every fall.
That's the annual right there, Jack.
No, bro. That doesn't need to only come out one time. That's the gift that keeps on giving year round, man. We make all the wrong decisions all year. So
yeah, the cigar starts off really good, and then towards the end it just explodes every time.
Oh man. Yeah, we suck, bro. All the time.
We suck.
So depressing.
So,
can you imagine what's up?
Keelan, as a cinephile, how do you feel about Steven Seagal?
Okay.
I love that reaction.
Okay. I gotta say, as a 90s kid, I grew up on the classics. You gotta love like Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, Above the Law. Steven Seagal was at his height. Under Siege. Yeah. That was probably like the pinnacle of the Seagal career. But as a martial artist, like the more you learn about Steven Seagal, this dude is a goofy psychopath, and it's the craziest. Like his story is the craziest thing. Like he's a pathological liar. He's the master of bullshitto, and like, dude, it's insane. When the more you get into it, he's super out of shape now. He's like choking out all this stuntmen. He's like choking out stuntmen. He's hitting people. Dude is an asshole. He's like the worst asshole in martial arts films, period. Point blank.
Yeah.
But I can sit back.
I heard he's awful to work with. I heard he's terrible to work with.
Just go on a deep dive on YouTube and just look at anything when people talk about the Steven Seagal stories about like how he's treating like other people on set, how he treats women. It's just it's you can do like hours and hours of just Steven Seagal bullshit. But one of my all-time favorite scenes, I know we talked about this before. My favorite scene is in Mark for Death when he's going against the Jamaicans and Screwface. When the guy walks up the Screwface and he tells him like that Hatcher, Steven Seagal's character, has just killed a whole bunch of their men, and he was just like, "Who did it? The white Hatcher." They're playing like Bones, and he flips the table over, and he smacks the dude in the face with the table leg. And, I want Hatcher dead. I want his family dead. That's just good TV. That's good movies right there, man. I can sit there and watch that shit all day long, man. That's like my favorite scene in martial arts ever, dude. So yeah, that's my
sick.
take on Steven Seagal, man.
I think like the last like 10 to 15 years of his movies that he's come out with are like they're movies that are so bad that they're good. You watch them as comedies because they're just so awful. And like him and them like being so out of shape, just not giving two fucks about like what he's like, how he looks on screen, just his acting's horrible. Like you watch them as a comedy.
Matt, he has a scene where he's so fat and out of shape that he's sitting in a chair fighting a dude with martial arts while he's he doesn't even want to get out of his chair, dude, and he's like doing the whole thing in a chair, just chopping motherfuckers in the throat. It's like, and then he got this ugly ass LeBron James toupee on. Like, dude, you can't beat this shit, dude. I love Seagal.
Yeah, dude.
Just because he's a psychopath. You're just like, yo, you know this guy's a shitty martial artist and a psychopath. That like it's pure comedy.
And probably a shitty person.
Not even probably. He is. Dude. He hangs out with Putin.
Yeah, he's BFFs with Pootie Poo.
Dude, I remember when Anderson Silva was in the height of his career. He was front kicking people in the face, and like, I mean, he looked like he was in the Matrix in the octagon. And Steven Seagal somehow infiltrated his fat ass into that camp. And I remember Anderson Silva front kicked Vitor Belfort in the face, knocked him out cold. And Steven Seagal is backstage with his shooting glasses on, his yellow gun glasses, going, "Yes, I taught him that kick. We worked on it. Blah blah blah." Yeah, it's just like. It's like shut the fuck up, dude.
I got a better one. Have you heard the story about he was I can't remember the guy. It was one of the guys that went back and forth with Jackie Chan, serious martial artist. And Steven Seagal was like, "I bet you can put me in any chokehold and I can get out of it." And the dude put Steven Seagal in a chokehold and choked him out so much that he shit his pants. And Kevin Hart tells the story. It is the funniest thing in the world. It was just like he's choking Steven Seagal out, and he's trying to get out of the chokehold. He's like, and he shits his pants, and then just hops up after the dude. Like they wake him up, and he just hops up. He was like, good hold, and he runs off with shit in his pants. Like you can't get better than that, bro. Man. You come on, man. Like you can't write that as a skit. You can't write that.
You think that happened for real?
No, it happened. There's stories it's like 4 or 5 different people on the internet telling the story.
Corroborating.
Everybody tells the same story. But Kevin Hart telling that story is the funniest thing. He was on one of the movies with Kevin Hart was in it. And it was like I got tears coming out of my eyes listening to him telling the story. And he's just like, Steven Seagal is trying to get out. He's like, and he can't get out of the hole. It's comedy, bro. Comedy.
I gotta find that shit. I gotta find that story.
Dude, it's like 4 or 5 of them. It's so many different people telling that story, dude. And it's just like, he's like, I bet you I can get out of any hole you put me in. So, yeah.
Oh, man. I got to find that shit.
Amazing.
Dude. Yeah. Steven Seagal, the singer. I got to check that out.
Yeah. I've heard it. Like, I just went down the rabbit hole because, like, I'm always, like, still into my martial arts shit. So I'm always looking into and the Bruce Lee and Steven Seagal and you name it, Michael Jai White. I love martial artists. That Steven Seagal shit is just the best thing in the world, man. He's like the worst bullshit artist on the planet.
Oh yeah.
What was his discipline? Aikido?
Aikido, yeah.
Aikido, yeah.
It's not.
Go ahead and say it.
It's not real.
It's not at all.
Sorry if anyone's a big Aikido person. It's not real. Sorry. I'm sorry.
And that's using supposedly that's using your opponent's gravity against them, right? Their momentum against them.
Yes, and that's a legit function in martial arts. Judo, for instance, in wrestling, sambo, same premise, but they actually do it functionally, right? Aikido, it's these weird little wrist grabs, and it has to go perfectly. It's in a vacuum, and so it looks great in a demonstration, but in real life, it's not practical.
In real life,
I'm not saying there's not a few moves in there that you couldn't hit right at a certain moment.
Implement,
but as a cohesive fighting system, absolutely not.
It's like a performing art.
It bingo. And it started off as a real martial arts, just like you were saying, you're using somebody's momentum against them. But these guys just took it to the next level, trying to create these 7th, 8th level, 12th level dons. And then they just turn it into a performing art. And it's just like it's hilarious if you go down that rabbit hole.
Judo's big on that, using someone's momentum against them. But look up judo competitions. That shit's real, man. They'll throw you on your ass, on your head. That's a real grappling martial art. If you were to throw an Aikido guy against a legit judo guy, that person would die. It wouldn't even be close.
Somebody brought up the other thing. Go back to these Steven Seagal movies and watch him run. It is the funniest thing in the world.
Yes, dude. I just seen a meme where they show him running and he runs. Did you hear Joe Rogan try to say it's his wrists are loose because they got to be ready for Aikido? Dude,
Later, son. Oh man,
that's see you, brother.
In my eyes, dude. Oh my god. I just want to. I'm gonna do it short, man. When I'm just like I'm running to my cigars or something like that, and I'm just gonna do the Steven Seagal run in my neighborhood. It's gonna be. I gotta do this shit. It's comedy, bro.
You gotta do that.
Do it.
I would die if you did that. That's amazing.
Oh man, it's gotta happen. He's no Tom Cruise, by no stretch. Tom Cruise is a wild dude, man.
Well, Jean-Claude.
Dude, he was dope.
Jean-Claude was a real martial artist. He was a real martial artist.
Legit.
He's just one of those. Legit. He just got caught up in Hollywood, man. Being that popular and being that famous, and he just snorted bowls of coke and drank a ton of alcohol, and he just kind of ruined his health and his So that, but he could really fight. He was a fighter.
Yeah, for sure.
Gene LaBelle?
Gene LaBelle. That's who it was. It was Gene LaBelle that choked him out and made him shit his pants. My man, Roy. That's who it was.
Bro, Gene LaBelle was, man.
That's a bad mofo.
I remember when the Expendables came out the first time, and Sly Stallone was on a talk show. And so, the first Expendables, they had Jet Li, they had Statham, they had all these martial artists, right, as part of that movie. And Randy Couture was in there, and they asked Sylvester, they said, did you guys spar and play around? He's like, oh yeah, we fought we trained and all this stuff. And he said, who would win? And he said, if you were to lock us all in a room, give us 10 minutes, open up that door, he said Randy Couture would have us all knocked out, choked out, and he'd be sitting on top of us drinking coffee. Would break
a sweat.
Yeah.
Scary, man.
I get all hyped up about UFC and MMA and martial arts, so sorry.
Same here, brother. I'm sorry. I'm the same way. So I'm a chill. Just to be able to go back to your group though and smoke cigars and tell somebody that you choked out somebody and made them shit their pants, that would have to be the best story in the world though. I just want one story like that. Like, yeah, I choked this dude out, man. He shit his pants. That's
shit's bad.
He's lucky that happened before cell phones.
Yeah.
It's like recording that shit,
Somebody got that footage, dude. Somebody got it. It had to be one camera rolling in there somewhere, man. Muay Thai is raw. Muay Thai is a good style, man. But I saw like a fight literally earlier today. There was a Muay Thai fighter against a judo fighter, and he was whooping the judo fighter's ass, but he got too aggressive. And when he grabbed the judo dude, he spun him around, put him in an armbar. Fight was over. Wrap. So, styles make fights.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Well, you remember Rousey fucking everybody up in the beginning, man, just because of the judo, dude. Like,
oh yeah,
and that shit was real. But put Amanda Nunes in, and she boxed that girl face up. Yep. What did Mike Tyson say? Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face.
Well, that's because Rousey had a trainer who had her believing she was a good striker when she wasn't.
Yeah, facts. All facts.
Yeah.
And Holly Holmes and Amanda Nunes put that whoop up on that chick, and it's just like you can't do an arm bar if you can't catch their arms.
Yep.
It's hard to stay humble too as a fighter when you start just climbing the ranks really fast and you think everything you're doing is like gold. You just get comfortable and all of a sudden you're on the mat.
Yeah.
Well, they saw her hitting pads, and then her trainer Edmund Targadian or whatever his name was.
Tardive.
Yeah, dude. He's like, dude, she would win Olympic gold if she was in boxing. She would knock out Clarissa Shields and shit. Remember, he was saying some stupid stuff like that.
No, dude. He has he's got some shady stuff around him. So yeah, I wish he would have gone to another camp. Like ATT or something like that. But I think too, Rousey, she really elevated the sport. And so, she kind of represented this pinnacle moment where the women's division, the talent started really surging after she came in, and it just caught up with her. Like it just caught up, so.
Yeah. I figured it's 10:09 now. I figured we'll go to like 10:30, 1:30 a.m. Peter time.
I still got a ways to go.
Okay, for sure. Okay,
Labrador.
Viva la vida. Get my face out there.
Dude, I don't picture you liking that cigar at all, Matt.
It's good. It's not too peppery. It's this is the Jester. I'm not sure how it's different than the original blend, but I guess it is a little bit different. It's not that peppery.
Nice.
At least for my palate.
I'm in the camp that Matt's palate has just evolved.
Is that the luxury exclusive? Because I know luxury has like a couple exclusives from them.
I got this from Neptune, so I don't think so. I had some Neptune bucks, and like I had enough to like get a 5-pack of these. I was like, "Fuck it, why not?"
Pull that trigger. But after that El Pulpo, man, like I just learned, like, Matt is not as adverse to spice and pepper as he used to be, man. Because if you really like that cigar, and it was a good cigar, but that thing hit me in the face, and I was like, God. Yeah.
I think it's that's the thing that trips me out the most. It's like it's so subjective because the HVC Black Friday, I smoked the HVC Black Friday and it was peppery. And then I thought maybe I'm tripping. And Felipe smoked it and was like, bro, this thing's burning my sinuses. And I'm like, dude, Matt could eat that cigar up, bro. Like, I don't understand. But I think it's just, it's different, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I stopped smoking those, Roger, because I thought they were too peppery, man. When they first came out, everybody was hyping those cigars up. And I was just like, it's a pepper bomb, man. That's all I got from it. So
yeah, I had the same experience. My sinuses were fried after that.
Really? Even though this last one, this little petite Gordo.
I didn't even bother with it because of the last few.
Yeah. I smoked it in December when everyone was like reviewing it, and I was like, oh, I got to try it. And was not a good cigar for me.
Speaking of while we on it, how do you guys
sucks?
Yeah,
you lose even if you win.
Facts. How do y'all feel about HBC in general, though? Just if you're looking at their portfolio as a whole, like how do y'all feel about HBC?
You gotta like Nicaraguans. You got it because like essentially everything they make's almost a Nicaraguan puro. some can definitely be spicy, but with all that said, they don't make a cigar that's like over $15. All of them are very affordable.
I just kind of feel like they're kind of monolithic to me. I don't really get a lot of difference when I smoke their cigar. I think the most one that was kind of outside of the box was that Black Friday. Everything else kind of seems kind of one or two note to me, and they kind of all meld together. So I haven't had anything from HBC that was like, oh, okay, this is a standout cigar from their portfolio.
Yeah, the 500th anniversary, the Tesoros, the one that has like the golden secondary band, limited edition for 2019, I think. That's a bomb ass cigar. That's a bomb ass. I really like that cigar. But once again, it's a Nicaraguan Puro, and it doesn't really do much to differentiate itself from like other Nicaraguan Puros. But it's just a really good version of that,
Good way to describe it.
I don't remember which one it was, but one of the hot cakes I thought was okay, but like you said, Keelan, everything's been pretty much just
Yeah. I just kind of feels like it stays on a similar path all the way down. All right, not mad at that. Not mad at it.
Yeah, man.
Peter, how's the Laboreta? Still as good
delicious.
as I remember.
Delicious. I have like one a week.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I had the Matapa Maduro today, and or not today, yesterday. But no, it was good. It was good compared to the natural. It was good, dude. The Maduro was pretty good. I
like it, man. Yeah.
Nah.
It's so boring.
It's such a polarizing.
Which one is that again?
Matapa Maduro.
Yeah, Bud Light for sure. That's one of your best. That's so on point. I will never get over that. That's so on point, man.
Favorite UFC fighter? I like Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje solid. Gaethje solid. I'm out of the loop, man. I haven't been watching in a while.
I don't follow UFC, so I don't have a favorite. I have no idea.
For me, it changes, man. I haven't been watching in a long time, but like as much as people hated Conor, I used to hate Conor. But after he fought Eddie Alvarez, I started to like Conor. Then I liked Michael Chandler when he was in Bellator, and then I haven't really been watching in a while, bro. But Michael Chandler is like another short guy that's killing it. So I was like, hell yeah, bro. I gotta root for that guy.
I gotta stick with the short guy.
Yeah, man. Henry Cejudo's too small, but the other guy's like cool.
Yeah, but all my favorites, like Mighty Mouse was my favorite. He's ghost now. Machida's gone. Silva is gone. Anderson Silva is gone. And like all of my favorite guys are kind of like out of the loop now. So I love the man in Nunes. That was my chick, man. I was in love with Nunes, man.
She's a monster, dude.
Yeah, she was a beast. For sure.
I just love people that really like know what they want to do. Like I like a lot of the women were killing it to me. Valentina Shevchenko.
Yes,
that
Shevchenko.
Chick. I love watching her when she goes. That chick is a badass, man.
Yeah, so the bullet.
But yeah. So it's like, but a lot of the people that are out there right now, like Gaethje, Holloway. It's a lot of fighters that I really like, but I don't follow as much as I used to because Dana White has just kind of killed the UFC for me, man. And just with a lot of the people they were promoting, John Jones and a lot of the stuff, I don't even like Adesanya. I don't like fighters that are out right now, so I rarely watch.
What about Strickland, man? He's crazy. You guys listen to Strickland?
Max is a wild dude, man. Yeah, but like I don't enjoy his fight. He has personality when they're doing the weigh-ins and all that kind of stuff, but it's nice to boring fuck me. So it's just like
that dude.
Whatever.
That dude's from Corona, California. I found that out like a couple weeks ago. Like that's where I'm from. But he had a different upbringing than I did for sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
That dude had a horrible upbringing. Sounds like.
Yes, 80%. I'd say 80% of my fathers are pepper bombs. At least they start out that way.
Pepper and leather.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah.
And wood.
Yep.
Enzo's out. He's gonna hit up a bar.
I only like some of the Tatuaje stuff they do, and it's usually got to sit for like a year before I like it.
Tatuaje is hit or miss for me. But like that, the Monster series, like I didn't get into that, but the Drac and the what was the last one? The face was outstanding.
Dude, the face was really good. Yeah.
So when they hit, when Tatuaje hits, it hits. But then you got some others. It's just like, same thing with Room 101 for me too. It's like I put them in the same kind of category.
The Drac was boring as fuck, especially because it's a big ass torpedo. It wasn't a bad cigar. It was a nothing cigar. It was just like earth and oak and some pepper, and that's it. Like it was a very monotone, like linear cigar. I'm not a fan of that one. But the face,
had a good body.
Amazing.
Face is nothing bad to say about the face.
Yeah, it's strong though. It's like towards the end, that cigar got really peppery for me, but it had like enough other flavors going on to where it was like a good cigar, even at the end.
I like the Kahonu 2012 broadleaf. That's a really good one from Tatuaje.
Money.
Yeah. Did you have their 20th?
What was that?
The 20th that came out? Did you have that?
I think I picked one up, but yeah, I haven't tried. It's good. Tatuaje comes out with so many LEs, you know?
Yeah. That's the game now, man. Everything is limited. Everything is special.
And see you, Panda Man. Your comment was probably like 10 minutes ago, but now 5 minutes ago. I'll see you, dude. What's going on, Albert?
Albert, what up, though?
All right, guys. Box press versus Parejo. Round versus box.
Depend on the cigar. Because, like, say for instance, with the Davidoff Nicaragua, that Davidoff Nicaragua box press is outstanding. This Parejo to me is just like, okay, it's a Davidoff. You know what I mean? It's nice.
It's a different blend. The blend's different on that cigar.
Yeah, and that's different on that cigar. Get that one in the box press any day. But you know, to me, that it depends on the cigar. Like I'm not against box press at all. Some of the box press, like if you have like a 54 or 60 and you box press it, just to me it feels better in hand. And sometimes they smoke better. So it just all depends.
Yeah. I typically enjoy Parejos more, just in terms of just like, but I mean, as far as like a shape goes, but yeah, I mean, it depends completely. I mean, I even think about like the Supreme Leaf too. Like, that's another one where they had a Parejo come out versus a box press. There's definitely a big difference there, but it depends.
That's the fun thing about that Supreme Leaf though. Like if you get that to the right tip. Sorry about that. What did you say?
No. It's this comment's geared for Roger and Peter here.
Yeah, you guys have movie talk. We have Ladyboy content talk, man. I don't know why. Every live, these guys want to talk about Ladyboys. I don't know.
I just see the viewer count dropping just tenfold.
Oh, really? Because ours goes up when we do it. When we talk about it, it goes up.
Different strokes for different folks.
That Unbanded crew is different, man. That Unbanded crew, y'all different, man. Y'all got a different viewer base.
We're gonna scroll Roger's algorithm one episode and see what's going on over there.
I gotta admit, I had most fun during that whole segment, man. That I was crying. I'm in the gym working out, like, and I know people were looking at me like I was nuts because I'm laughing out loud. Like that was comedy to me, dude. Your gotta be scrambled, bro.
These guys were like, show your Instagram feed. I was like, I'll show it. I have no shame. I was like, I'll show, and I'm like, wait, scrolling for something normal. I'm like, look, it's fine.
Plumbers are wild. That's all I gotta say.
gonna head out a little bit early. My back is toast from earlier today, so I'm at that threshold.
Dude.
So.
All right, John.
Do what you gotta do, Brew. Take care, man.
All right, y'all too. Hey, it was fun hanging out with y'all, man. I'll catch y'all next time.
Later, brother.
Show. See you, dude.
Take these yellow hogs, man.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. The Jason. I'm not sure which one the Jason is, or if I've had it.
I never got to have it out at Monster City, man. I missed the majority of those, man. I just never got a chance to get any of those. It was sold out, and it was so hard to get them to Japan when they were at their height when he was releasing those. I never got a chance to smoke that. I heard good things about it, though.
Yeah. Yes, they are. For what you get, for the most part, they tend to be overpriced. For the experience you get, they tend to be overpriced. For the experience.
Agreed.
Frejo all day.
Okay, not mad at that, Sal.
Hell yeah, better man.
God damn.
He's unbanded for sure. He's unbanded.
Yes.
Get closer to your modem, man.
Oh man, these comments. Oh man. I don't know if
Go
I
ahead
should
and put them up there, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put them up there, man. Our cookies are gonna be jacked up. This algorithm is gonna be crazy. My neck and my back. Friday. Oh, they took it to the. That's a song, man. Who is that? Is that Adina? My neck,
chick, right?
my back, my crack. I don't think it was Adina Howard. It was another chick. I can't remember what her name is, but yeah, that was a song.
News to me, man. News to me.
Yeah. I'll send you that song, man. You will love it.
Send me the Steven Seagal song too. To hear him sing like a Jamaican.
But you know what's funny, man? It's just like what's weird about that whole Steven Seagal thing is he's not a bad musician. Like he's not a bad musician, but it's Steven Seagal. Yep. And then on top of that, they add Steven Seagal trying to make reggae music, singing in a Jamaican accent. It's just like, what planet are we on, yo? Like, how did we get here?
The dude's from Michigan, from Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah, right.
That's the artist.
If anyone should have got canceled back then, it should have been him.
He should have been canceled a long time ago, man. But he was doing all that wild stuff before the internet got crazy. So it's nuts, man. It's nuts. But that's the whole thing. Like his whole thing was like he told people he's from Lansing, Michigan, and he was telling people that he was of Japanese descent, and then he has like Japanese, blood, and then he said he was like Native American, and then he said he was African American too. It's like, dude, you were everything, but you're just a fat, balding white dude from Michigan. Like, what are you doing? He's a weird guy, man. He's weird.
Wearing a kimono. Wearing a kimono.
It's a pathological liar that made it, man. That's it, dude. Nobody there to tell him.
He got like illegitimate kids in Japan. Like he married some chick, and like her dad was like the like a don in Aikido, and he took over his dojo, and that's how he got in with the family. And then he started telling people that he was Japanese. It's just like he's twisted in the head, man. Dude is really weird, man. Some weird stuff, man.
Anyone smoke a Culebra?
That's the one that's like a braided cigar, right? Like I always thought that's what the Culebra is, right?
Oh, I got one. You're supposed to split them up, right?
Yeah.
Some people split them up all at once. Some people smoke them all together too. So it's just a strange thing to me, man. And I don't like that. Like when you were talking about like the box press and the Parejo, I like my cigars to look like cigars. Like when people are smoking those, Culebras and they're like all twisted up. Like, yeah, I don't want to smoke that. That's just not.
It's weird.
To me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like in the luxury cigar pack that I got, one of them came with that culebra, like it was a pulpo culebra. And
it was
I'm
in a
like,
yellow box.
Yeah, I'm like, people actually smoke this thing? What the hell? And then somebody told me you split them up, and somebody sent me like a DM, a video of them like smoking it, and yeah, you could tell they try to straighten it out, but it's like curvy, and it's like it's for the price, it's like it's great. And it's like maybe that's why they do it, just because they can get 3 cigars out of it or something.
Quick question for Roger here.
I was double fisting. I had no idea, bro.
Isn't the background of that cigar? It was made because factories would let rollers take home like one cigar a day, and they would make those and count it as one cigar.
Yes,
dude,
that's how that cigar came to be.
Yeah, and then they break it apart when they get home. Smoke 3.
Yep. That's a shitty way to like get 3 cigars. Like make 3 fucked up cigars over one decent cigar. I don't know.
I don't like
just make a couple of Lanceros and hide them somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, prison pocket.
Prison pocket.
or John's mouth, John's tooth.
That is a prison pocket.
Oh.
I'm bandit.
That's pretty cool.
I know Hamlet. I haven't seen those for a while. I know that they were like big a few years ago, and they're like released under Rocky Patel's like distribution. I haven't seen them around for a while though.
I know what the bands look like. I've never smoked one.
No. As soon as I click on it, it just like disappears. So stupid.
Yeah, I don't know the story behind that, so it might be some truth to that. I have one, man. I don't know who sent it to me. Maybe Matt, you sent that to me, man. That Jaguar, man. And I want to smoke that cigar. I like the weird box pressing on those. It's kind of like oblong shape, you know.
Yeah,
I like those.
But they're all different shapes.
But I don't know
what they're all different shapes. It's a solid cigar. It's a Connecticut. It's like a it's a natural Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, and I think over Nicaraguan binder and fillers. It's it's a JC Newman. It's going to be solid at the very least.
Yeah, I had it last summer on the beach. It was a good beach walking cigar.
Yeah, it's not that complex. You don't have to focus on it. Yes. Yes. The Room 101 Daruma.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah. That's what I thought of.
I took all those cigars.
Like, how did they let that
threw
go
away
out?
that box instantly.
Yeah. It's from Prison Wallet Cigar.
Yeah. It smells like manure.
People pay a lot of money for that manure.
Yeah.
Fucking Texas.
How do you got those Cubans in the U.S.?
Are you guys excited for the Alec Bradley St. Patty's Day cigars? No, Roger.
I shouldn't judge it, but like, because I've never had it, but no, I don't know. It just doesn't. I've never had a Candela, to be honest. I don't know, because it's Candela and it's a barber pole, right? With Candela, or is it?
Yeah, the Shamrock has 3 wrappers. The regular Filthy Hooligan, regular Black Market Filthy Hooligan has 2. I like the regular one better. The Shamrock to me tastes like ass, but it's I don't know. It's an annual release, so it could be better from year to year. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to smoking that Roma Craft, the Roma Craft barber pole for St. Patrick's Day. What's it called, man? Damn. But I'm looking forward to that one. I got one of those. I'm gonna wait to smoke that one. But
did you see Foundation release Candela with a small batch?
Whoa.
No.
Nah.
I'm interested though.
Grasshopper.
It's called the Grasshopper, and it was only like 300 or 400 boxes. I don't know if they have anymore, but it looked interesting.
You probably bought them all, man. How many boxes?
No, I didn't buy any of them.
Got,
It was a weird box. It's like half. I don't know if it was like 12 cigars or whatnot, but like half the box was all Candelas, and then the other half was a barber pole, Candela, and something else. So it looked interesting.
Well, guys, it is past 10:30, at least my time. So that means it's past 1:30 a.m. Peter time. What time is it in Japan, Keelan?
3:30 p.m. Sanji Hon. Yeah, Sanji Hon.
Show. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me for this impromptu live. I had no plans tonight, so I just figured why the fuck not?
Hey, thanks for the invite, bro. Appreciate it, man. It's a good time.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Dude,
I appreciate it,
dude,
man.
Anytime, man.
Always, man.
Always. It was fun. Just for a non-infamous smoke show live stream. Just something to do, you know?
Wolf like a motherfucker, man. Wolf.
Yeah, man.
Like a motherfucker. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night, everybody in the chat. Freaking, I'm gonna probably finish this up another like couple minutes and head in. So
go to the Apple store.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night.
Good night,
Later,
everybody.
fellas.
Thank you, guys. Later.
See ya.